let's do this. Let's get to work. Work. Hello, people. Good morning. Another beautiful day. Yup. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? On a Monday morning. What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? Look, hey, YouTube is competitive, man. I was on my phone yesterday, and I'm like, these cats. It is so competitive that these cats, they had a comparison between Forza Horizon 5 and the Crew Motorfest, man. I was like, they're on it. So yeah, it is competitive, man. When it comes to this YouTube stuff, man, momentum is everything, man. Oh yeah, you gotta stay on top of it. That's why you see me that's why I dropped that Steam OS update when I was doing it like 11 and 12 o'clock at night, because I was up and I was like, I gotta search for something, put something up. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta stay competitive in this YouTube environment, man. You have to, yeah. You know, because the base that you got, you know, they're hungry for content, man. So yeah, every time they click on your channel, they want to know if you got something up or not. So yeah, you got to be on it, man. YouTube is competitive, man. Very competitive. And I was just sitting there watching. I'm like, wow, these guys are on it. I mean, they had so many videos up doing a comparison between Forza Motorsports and the Crew, and I was like, wow, they're on it. So yeah, when it comes to this YouTube thing, man, momentum is everything. And 99.5% is you pushing yourself to do this. You know, laziness don't count. All right, what I got for you? All right, what's up, gaming on Linux with your 10,000 games? See, they're joking with him. Let's see what do you got? What do you got up on here? All right, see, Plasma 6. Yeah, momentum is everything, man. In this YouTube environment, man, it is competitive, man. Especially in social media, YouTube is everything. You know, I mean, momentum is everything. I see why people like a lot of people be having success on it, because they're consistent. But anyway, let's see here. What do we got on the gaming news here? All right, Plasma 6 optimized for Wayland gaming plus compositor crash recovery. All right, what you got? Talk to me. Okay, let's see here. Plasma 6 optimized Wayland gaming compositor crash recovery. KDE developer Nate Graham has two quite interesting updates in regards to the upcoming Plasma 6 desktop release, including some optimization landing. The KDE team are pushing hard for Wayland right now, so it's no surprise to see the focus on improvement performance. In an update posted a few days ago, Graham mentioned how works was done to improve cursor responsiveness for Plasma Wayland, so it's really very responsive now. The initial bug report noted how when Quinn Wayland compositing can't keep up, it doesn't just make the desktop stutter, it makes the cursor stutter, so this has now been improved. Graham mentioned that work in substantial improved latency in general, especially for games, which is linked to another bug report on how certain latency on Plasma would cause frame drops when gaming, so they improved that too. Alright, okay, you guys got some updates for your Plasma 6. Alright, what's the next one? Let's see here. What's the other update news I got for you? Let's see here. PS1 inspired what's this? PlayStation 1 inspired survival horror Fear. The spotlight is out now. All right. It says Fear the. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to stay on top of this. Fear, it says Fear the inspired survival horror. PS1 inspired survival horror Fear the Spotlight is out now. It says Fear the Spotlight from developer Cozy Games Pal is out now, inspired by the style of classic PlayStation games. If you love retro horror, this looks one to add to your library. It has so far been gathering some rather glowing users review, although it's only a couple of hours long. More about it from the devs. Fear the Spotlight is a third-person survival horror adventure with PS1 inspired visual style. After a scene goes wrong, you have to solve puzzle, hide from monsters, search an empty school for your missing friend. Imagine that. A cozy horror game, no jump scare, focus on story and build a tense, creepy atmosphere. If you're new to the horror genre, or more of a scare cat, or more of a scaredy cat, we think you enjoyed this playthrough. Alright. So Fear, yeah. A PS1 game, add that to your collection. Another game to add to that growing list. Alright. It says, what they got here? It says here, retro 3D art style inspired by PS1 horror classic like Halo, Resident Evil. Exploring solve puzzles in a unique point and click mode. Sneak your way through monster encounters because you cannot fight back. Filled with tense, crafted moments that don't stop until the game is over. So, suspenseful atmosphere is brought to life with a surreal soundscape and careful detail. Location features on 2022 haunted PS1 demo disc. Alright. Yeah, Fear. Alright. Now, what else we got for you little Steam Deck nerds? Keep the ball moving here. Alright, what's this? GameScope added support for reshaders on Linux and Steam OS. Yeah, Valve, I need you guys to fix my Spider-Man Miles Morales and quit playing. Anyway, it says here, GameScope micro compositor from Valve that is used on the Steam Deck can also be used on desktop Linux. Just got a major upgrade. What exactly does GameScope do? Think of it like a piece of software that handles display output. So far, the Steam Deck, it's what? Actually display your games in gaming mode. For desktop Linux, you can use it to run games directly to forced resolution, AMD FSR, NVIDIA image scaling, borderless, window full screen, Windows, and more. Developer Joshua Austin has been hacking away on HDR support, some of which has shipped in SteamOS 3.5 preview, but another fun addition recently is worked on support for a reshade. The documentation for GameScope has now been updated to note support a subset reshade effects / shaders, and so this provides an easy way to layer shader effects, CRT shader, full grain debugging HDR with histogram on top of the whatever being played in GameScope without having to hook into the underlying process. Alright, you guys got some updates here. Alright, so what else we got? What else we got? We got you for you little Steam Deck nerds. Alright, a new emulator, Nintendo 3DS emulator, Citra adds Vulkan support. Yeah, you little Steam Deck fans are getting spoiled. Alright, says here Nintendo 3DS emulator Citra adds Vulkan support. Nintendo 3DS emulator is about to get a whole lot better as Citra now adds Vulkan support. Yeah, and the tribunal is going to issue a DMCA takedown. You guys can't spell Vulkan right. Anyway, supports bring better performance for players. This follows on from the dev teasing Vulkan back in an earlier progress report, joining many other emulators modernizing their rendering system like Dolphin, Ryu, Jinx, RPC, S3, and Yuzu. In the announcement, they showed the difference with an Intel Core i13 1005 G1 going from 75 frames per second to 115 frames per second. It's currently in their nightly release and will eventually be in their main downloads. Yeah, so this brings with it improved Android support on Mac OS. Once again, thanks for translation to Metal via Molten VK user on older AMD GPUs and more. Yeah, you guys are getting spoiled, man. What else you got here? It says here, do not expect Vulkan to fix old emulation bugs that are not related to graphics or rendering. Do not expect Vulkan to render games correctly that our OpenGL backend does not render correctly. Aside from OpenGL or Vulkan, driver bugs switching between the APIs shouldn't show any visual difference. If that is the case for you, please report this to us. Do not expect Vulkan to be an improvement over OpenGL in the easy aspect on every device. Willis, Vulkan provides better performance than OpenGL in most cases. That is not always the case. After writing, Vulkan does not have full feature parity with OpenGL backend. We will list some of the missing features below. And then it says Willis Vulkan currently has a disk pipeline cache as well as runtime shader cache. As actual disk shaders cache for it is not implemented as such. You may still experience some shader stutters at the start of each session until that is properly mentioned. Recording your gameplay using video dumping is not yet implemented. Texture filtering and post-processing shaders are not yet implemented. Yeah, don't expect Vulkan to be the end-all be-all, okay? Alright. Basically the nutshell. Alright, what else I got for you? You little Steam Deck nerds and geeks. Alright. Okay, we cover Unity. Unity apologizes for runtime fees, say they will make changes. Well, alright. Let's see here. What else we got? Heroes of Might and Magic. Okay, let's see here. Heroes of Might and Magic game engine for Heroes 2 version 1.0.8 out now. That means Might and Magic got an update. That's what that means. Alright. Yep. Let's see here. Heroes of Might and Magic game engine Heroes version 1.0.8 out now. A fresh 1.0.8 version of Heroes of Might and Magic game engine has been released recently. Here are some tips about what's new in Heroes project. The most notable changes every player will notice is the enhanced look at save load file window. This window was expanded to support much longer file names, not to be so compressed. Alright, says here the AI release became smarter during the battles and kite their shooters if necessary instead of waiting to get hit. Other hands, on the lower difficulty, the AI use of dimension doors spell has been given restrict, making these modes easier. And it says the team spent a lot of time improving multiple aspects of the user interface, including expanding existing translation, adding missing letters in fonts, and making more element translatable. One of the examples of this works is the translated vertical button. Yeah, Might and Magic, folks. Yeah. You know, the Steam Deck is always getting updates. So yeah, a lot of updates. All right, what else we got on here? See if we can get through this. All right, let's see. What else? Let's see. GE Proton 8 through 15 release fixes for Mafia Definitive Edition. Another update. Yeah, you guys are getting updates. It says GE Proton 8 through 15 release fixes for Mafia Definitive Edition. Not to be left out of the updating festivities, it seems Glorious Eggroll has dropped GE Proton 8 through 15. This makes a few changes, but honestly, it's a smaller update than 8 through 14 was. The biggest news here is for fans of Mafia Definitive Edition. But here's a full rundown. And then it says upstream Proton Sim Store fix added, DXVK updated to Git, VKD3D Proton updated to Git, Proton Wine updated to Bleeding Edge, Proton fixes added updates to remove no longer needed Mafia launcher workaround fix install on Mafia DE. Alright, what else? And that's it. Alright, Next, what's next on the list of news here for the Steam Deck? Keep the ball moving here. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Unity, what you apologizing, huh? Well, sometimes we got to be humbled, you know. We need that humble pie. All right. Okay, Unity, what are you talking about? Let's see here. Unity apologizes for new runtime fees. Say they will make changes after leaving developers furious for nearly a whole week. After recent announcement making developers pay for games install, Unity put a fresh statement. I really do suggest you read the previous link for context, where I went over various issues. The statement from Unity posted on X is as follows. We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion. Confusion. It says the the fee announced on Tuesday cause we are listening, talking to our members, community customers, and partners, and we'll be making changes to the policy. We will share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback. And it says, so right now game developers have to wait and see what changes Unity comes up with. For some, nothing sort of entirely revising it will do. Plenty of developers are already quite unhappy with the latest statement, since it has nothing of actual substance after waiting nearly a week. That means, yeah, they were trying to play hardball, huh? Alright. Says the problem is, as said, many developers, the trust has been broken. They've shown total disregard for game developers, since they are willing to change the terms on them at any point, even if they put in protection against that, as shown before. They could just remove them again. How can a company rebuild trust when it has been so badly broken? It certainly will be interesting to see what they actually do. So basically the marriage is over. Anyway, developers file for divorce. Anyway, it says like we're in for an interesting week ahead of the industry. Alright. Well, that's all the news and updates I got for you guys. And with the Steam Deck, I just seen an article from PC and Games talking about ASUS talking about they undercut the Steam Deck price, but whatever. But I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna do that video next. But when it comes to the Steam Deck, you know, I try to keep you guys up to date, keep you informed, and work hard at it diligently. Look, I'm gonna get me a better microphone. I promise. I gotta get me a microphone and a HDMI cable for my original Xbox, because I want to play some games off of it. Probably stream it. But anyway, and for the PS2, I got a couple. Yeah, that too. And for the Wii. Yeah. Anyway, but I will keep you guys up to date when it comes to the Steam Deck. Keep you guys informed. You know, a lot of times, you know, a lot of times I am really motivated. When I was trying to figure, I said, okay, you know what? I was really I got addicted to this when I would say I was hooked, addicted. When I'm like, okay, when I realized what I got to do when it comes to this doing this YouTube content creation thing, I was addicted to it. And I said, okay, I got to stay on top of this. You know, once I start, it's like I got to keep going. You know, and I can't look back. And I've been taking all the advice people been giving me. So I'm working on improving things. You know, so you'll see. I already got the capture card, so that's one change. Now I got to get a microphone. But other than that, man, I try to stay on top of this. You know, and always try to put something out. You know, because I mean, the subscribers that are on my channel, they're looking at my content, so every time they're checking to see what I'm up to. So I got to put some. I always push myself to put something out and stay on top of it. So yeah, and I appreciate all the comments I get, likes, dislikes. You know, it makes me work hard at it. You know, so yeah, and I'm not mad about anything. I'm just improving. So yeah, I try to stay consistent with this and stay on top of it and go on from there. But I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with the Steam Deck, though. We we know Valve is working on the Steam Deck too. And when the news break on it, I'll let you know. We're just sitting here patiently waiting, so I'm sitting here patiently waiting for it. So and on the next go around, yeah, I'll keep working hard on it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, those Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.